Dedushka. Greetings everyone, this is Walk Right Fly joining in from Manhattan, New York City, right in front of the Columbus Circle. Alright friends and family, today is July 26th, 2022 and the time is 7:30 p.m. here local time in New York City. And the temperature is, it looks like 78 degrees Fahrenheit, so not bad at all. It is a good day to be outside walking around and make the best of the day. Bangladeshi Emirates vlogger, greetings to you, Alfred Close. Let's see, who else do we have? I don't see that many people. I guess notification hasn't gone out yet, as usual. Avix girl, how you doing? Greetings to you, Cynthia Kalman. I see Dave from Bangor, Maine. Greetings to you. Greetings to all of you. Shiprock, New Mexico. Nice. I've never heard of that name. I've never heard of that city before. Greetings to you, Darrell. We are back in action, friends. We are back and back. Greetings to you, Sebastian Echeverra. The time here is around 7:30. So when I started the vlog, it was 7:30. So I would say like 7:32, 7:33. Gladys Monroe is saying hello. It has been a while for me. It's great to hear your voice. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I haven't actually vlogged for about a week, I think, almost maybe 6 days. So yeah, you didn't miss a whole lot. Oh, Jesus Christ. I haven't even started vlogging. Look at that. Look at the rats are already out. Alright friends, this is Columbus Circle. I've shown it a few times actually. And on a day like today, when it's a beautiful day, this is a good time to bring your food, coffee, you know, gelato and things like that, or whatever you're eating. Or maybe to just hang out with friends. This is a good spot. Named after Cristoforo Colombo, an Italian explorer, a controversial one at that. It is definitely a good day to be out and about. And I think this is actually one of the parks that's open like really late at night. So because most parks in New York City, they close either at 8. Most likely, I mean, the latest one I've seen is 10. But this one closes very late, 1 a.m. Alright, I think that's enough of Columbus Circle. Let's keep going. Let's keep going because today I want to show you a couple of things in Midtown East. That's where we're heading. Midtown East. Good evening to you, Mike E, John Ramsey, Chris McVlogs, Victor Manueta, Linda Bazarski. Oh, hey, we have Birmingham close-up. He's asking, evening, Rob, how's the English accent going? I would say terrible, because it used to be a lot better, but now I think it's because of you. You jinxed me. No, it's not as good as it used to be. It's a little worse. It used to be a lot better, but right now it's worse. I need to practice though. I haven't practiced much. Alright. We are on Central Park South right now. Oh, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, look at this. That is a Rolls-Royce Queen Anne, friends. Look how beautiful this car is. But if you come to this neighborhood, you're most likely gonna see a lot of really, really nice cars. And sometimes you might even run into celebrities. This is a very popular place. And if you can stay in one of these hotels or apartments on Central Park, near Central Park, I should say, you're gonna have an amazing view. So there's a Park Hyatt not too far from here. And there's a room Hyatt that is $50,000 a night. And you have a minimum, they require a minimum of 7 days of stay. But it is $50,000, $50,000 a night. That is before taxes, before any fees or anything. And of course, to tip, you know, to give a generous tip. Especially if you stay at the Park Hyatt in a room like that. You're definitely gonna spend a lot more. Joe Hernandez is saying, Rob, I love that you love cars. Absolutely, of course. I love cars. Especially the nice, luxurious ones. Woo. You know, I've said this before, but in New York, you don't see a whole lot of luxury cars, right? Like high-end cars. You don't see a whole lot of those like sports cars. But then, when I went to London, I couldn't believe it. Just like every other corner of the street is like, you know, a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, a Ferrari, or, you know, some type of nice car. I was really surprised. Yo, Joseph, greetings to you. Greetings to you, Ray of Sunshine, Catherine McKay, King of Glory. The Abix girl is saying, I was nervous about the Essex Hotel, House Hotel, celebs, and other wealthy guests took their lives there. Oh, I didn't even know that. I had no idea. But I mean, usually like hotels are usually the place for that type of stuff, unfortunately. That's why, like, if you see like hotels, like Marriott hotels, and I think some other hotels too, they leave, you know, a Bible and sometimes the Book of Mormon, or the book of, is it the Book of Mormon? Yeah, the Book of Mormon inside each room, just for people to reference, to read, you know, just in case, you know, they're going through hard times, so that they don't, you know, do the deed. All right, let's wait here for a second. I want to see what's going on right across the street. I think it's some type of club or something. But on this avenue, don't be surprised if you see celebrities. This is one of the wealthiest parts of New York City. A lot of these apartments, I mean, the residential apartments are very expensive. The hotels are very expensive. Has a nice view of Central Park. It's, you know, relatively safe. Lots of activities to do nearby. Lots of great restaurants. And very close to transportation, tourist attraction sites, everything. So yeah, it is, yeah, very busy. A lot busier than I thought, definitely. Absolutely busy. All right, looks like some type of competition, I don't know. We have a little nice doggy. How are you doing? I don't know what's going on. They're kind of arguing over there, it looks like. I don't know what's going on. Oh, they probably need like to stop traffic for a few more minutes than usual if they have that many people in a group. So maybe, I don't know, they're trying to coordinate it, manage it, I don't know. But it looks like some of them are arguing. In any case, let's keep going. Let's keep going. A concert? No, it wasn't a concert. Just a bunch of cyclists trying to cross from Central Park. But I would assume it's just some type of club or something. There's a lot of clubs in New York City, like running clubs, biking clubs, different types of sports, soccer clubs. Yeah, so it could be a club, who knows? Cheeky Chobs, you're down there the street from my apartment. This is my neighborhood, Central Park West at 72nd Street. Oh, nice. Yeah, 72nd is a couple of blocks away. But yeah, Central Park West is very nice. Definitely a nice area. Ooh, I see. Oh, that's a Cayenne. Okay, that's good. I see a Porsche Cayenne.
So funny.
There's always some type of construction going on in this neighborhood. It's just, it never ends. It's like one after the other. Ah, Riverside Boulevard. Nice. It's close to 70 and Riverside. Close to Trader Joe's, huh?
We were just looking like at each other.
If you one of the hotels, I would say in your lifetime, that way you can enjoy a very nice view of Central Park on a nice day like this. Sip your coffee. Eat your favorite food, I don't know. Whatever you like to do. All right, there we go. There we go. That's a lot of bikers. Yeah, this is definitely some type of group. Some type of local meetup. Ved Power is saying, I don't see many Teslas in New York City. There's actually a lot. I would say not as much as, say, California or even Jersey. Jersey has a lot of Teslas. So there was a time, I don't know if they're still doing it, but the state of New Jersey. Oh, did you guys see that? That lady almost got knocked out by the biker. But, so yeah, there was a time when the state of New Jersey was giving credit vehicle credit. I think it was like environmental credit or something for anybody who bought electric vehicles. So because of that, a lot of residents of New Jersey bought Teslas and got the state credit. I think it was like 15,000, I believe 15,000. So you see a lot more Teslas there than you do in New York City. But we do have, you know, a good amount of Teslas. Not a whole lot though. One thing that I did not see is charging stations. There's not that many charging stations in New York City. But Jersey has a few. Jersey has a few of those. But yeah, that's a good observation that you did not see. Oh, this car's from the United Nations. Nice. If you see a lot of black cars like this, that means some big shot is in here, maybe at the restaurant, in one of the buildings, residential properties, or even the hotels. That's how you do it in New York. When you got the money, you make the car wait for you outside for as long as you want. And when you're ready to go, you say, hey, are you ready to leave? I want to go. That's how you do it. All right, here we have Park Lane Hotel. Another nice hotel.
So you got the cheek mark on you as well? Yeah.
You know, the crazy thing is, like, sometimes people send me emails saying like, oh, did you notice on your videos, one of your videos, you know, the person that, you know, walked in front of you at this time is this person, like a celebrity or something. I'm like, oh, I have no idea. I don't know that many celebrities. I have no clue. But what I know is when I see a nice formatic Mercedes like this one, ooh, look at that baby.
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
That's a nice car. That I know. All right, let's see what's going on here. Hello from Manchester, England. B Road, how you doing? Are you watching us from Manchester? Do you live there? Do you live in Manchester? There's a little hidden subway station right here for the NRNW. One of the cleanest stations in this area. Divaldo Luis Pereira Santos. Are you watching from Brazil? All right, and here we have the Plaza Hotel. As you guys know, as I've mentioned a few times, the Plaza Hotel, a part of it is a residential property and a part of it is a hotel. So this is the entrance for the residence. For the residence part of it. You guys have watched Home Alone, right? You guys know the kid still lives here? That's where he lives. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where he lives. I don't know where Michael Culkin lives. But yeah, this is where they shot the movie. Anyway, this is also this Rolls Royce. It's always parked here. I asked about it a few times. This is one of, I think, the 3 or the 4 in the world. Limited edition, yeah. This is the Bijan one. This is one of one. Yep, this is one of one. This is a custom Rolls Royce. Designed by Bijan designer from Iran, I believe. The guy's from Iran, but I think he lives either in England or here. But yeah, this is a custom Rolls Royce. It's always parked here, and I asked about it. They told me who it belongs to, what the car's about. how much it costs. I think it costs about $1 million and some change. Oh, what's going on over there? Interesting. What's happening over there? Hey, Twin One, awesome. How are you doing? Eloise lives in the plaza. Who's that? Who's Eloise? Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of celebrities, to be honest. But I do know a lot of celebrities stay here. I mean, it's a very, like, it's a high-end hotel. I believe it's owned, it's part of the, what was the hotel chain that it belongs to? I forgot. But in any case, yeah. So I'm not surprised to see celebrities here are living inside that building, inside that property. All right, so it looks like there's a few celebrities here. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see who's there. Let's see who's there. Let's see who's there. They have a lot of security. I don't know. The Abby's girl is saying Bijan passed away a few years back in 2011. His company may still be in business. Ah, good to know. Is he based in the US or the UK? Okay, who are we waiting for? It would be nice to know. All right, let's see what's going on here. I see a lot of press, security. I wonder who too. So let's see. And I see a line of people waiting there on the other side. Maybe, I don't know, they're trying to get in or see a glimpse of the person. There might be a bunch of celebrities, who knows? Eloise and books, there's I gotta look it up. I have no idea. Tina Cavazos, how are you doing? Let's see who the celebrities. I don't know. You know, a lot of celebrities stop by New York, and I always miss it. It's only after they left that I know about it. They're like, oh, you know, Kanye was here a couple of days ago. Oh, you know, Taylor Swift was here last week. I'm like, I don't know. I don't keep track of celebrities. Yeah, it's covered up. You gotta make sure nobody's watching. All right, I'm just gonna walk. Do you guys know who we're waiting?
Probably Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris.
NPH, because I see that a couple times.
Uh-huh.
He's with that, so they're probably doing a screening.
Ah. All right, Neil Patrick Harris, friends. Huh?
I'm guessing.
Well, you have a good reason. You explained it very well. You have a very good logical reasoning. So yeah, sounds like it. Nice. Somebody's saying not Amber Heard. That's funny. I just saw that. All right. Let's wait here. How you doing, my man? Who are we waiting for? Who's coming here?
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. That lady said it.
Yep.
I guess she's right. Is he there? Is he coming out?
He should be coming soon. If you want to wait and watch, be behind the barrier, all right?
Sure. All right. Thank you. All right. The lady was right. Neil Patrick Harris. How I Met Your Mother. Hey, Auntie Samantha, how are you doing? You're about to see Neil Patrick Harris in a moment. You're gonna see him in a second. All right, you know what? I don't know if I want to wait that long. I want to keep going because there's a lot I want to show you today. All right, yep. The lady was right. Hey, what's up, Clayton? How you doing? Michelle Ares, how you doing? Miranda, Zilfer, Surfer, Magnus, how you doing? Are you on vacation now? Joseph Taylor is saying, Rob, you should get a press pass card. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I completely forgot about it. I wanted to get it a couple of months ago. Then I completely forgot about it. Hey! Pull it down, man. So much anger in this world. So much anger. All right, this is Fifth Avenue. Let me cross real quick. I want to show you a few things today. Only 3 weeks left. That's a long vacation, man. So that means it's like 4 weeks, a whole month, right? That's pretty good. Or how many weeks is it? Is it 5 weeks? It should be at least a month. Ooh, Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. You have 6 weeks? Are you serious? Are you joking with me right now? Wow. 6 weeks? That's a long time, man. Wow. Mike E, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, Mike. And I sent you an email through Patreon. I don't know if you received it, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I want to say thank you to Mike E. Thank you very much, Mike. As always, thank you for the continued support. You're awesome. Thank you so much. You know what? One thing that surprised me the most is to see Abercrombie and Fitch still in business. They haven't done well for so many years. They closed a lot of their stores, but all of a sudden you see it in like random places like this. I'm pretty sure this one hasn't been here for a little while, but I honestly didn't think they would survive this long or this far. All right, so let's cross the street because I want to show you something right across the street. And then we're gonna come back. All right, friends, and there's a little hidden secret here on Fifth Avenue. I mentioned it before, but for those of you who don't know, so you see the Armani store right there, right on Fifth Avenue. If you look above it, you see a restaurant. That is the Armani restaurant. I honestly did not know that Armani has a restaurant until I came to New York City. But yeah, the second floor on top of the Armani store is the Armani restaurant, Ristorante Armani. All right, let's keep going. I see Argentinian flag, so I'm assuming that's the consulate, so let's go check it out. I'm interested. Natasha saying, yes, Abercrombie recently rebranded. They really want to be more inclusive. Ah. I remember like back in the day when I was a kid, you know, I remember like it was all like Abercrombie. Everybody's like Abercrombie and Fitch, Abercrombie and Fitch. I got my shirt at Abercrombie and Fitch. It was like every day and night, like on every like topic is Abercrombie and Fitch, Abercrombie and Fitch. They did pretty well. Their sales, I remember like, you know, even as a kid, I remember hearing they're making about like 90, 100,000 a day on weekends at some stores. You know, that's on average. They were doing pretty well, and they kept expanding in different cities, different countries. But then all of a sudden, they were not doing great. All right, Fiori and everybody from Argentina. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing right now? Consulato, Consulate General of the Argentine Republic. Oh, this is the promotion center. Consulado General de la República Argentina. Centro de Promoción. There you go, friends. For those of you in Argentina, know that there's a little bit of every country, every city here in New York City. Just FYI. Oh my goodness. Do I see Gary? How you doing, Gary? Good day, Governor. Heard you in your previous video of your Uncle Roger impression. Very good. Did I do good? Uncle Roger. I don't watch him as often, but he's hilarious. He's so funny. And he's always making fun of what's his name, Gordon Ramsay. It's hilarious. That's a lot of rent for a promotion center. That's a very good question, because the rent on Fifth Avenue in general, anything on Fifth Avenue is not cheap at all. Whether you buy food, a bottled water, a suit, eat food, whatever it is that you're doing. If it's on Fifth Avenue, on this avenue right here, and anywhere near the Fifth Avenue, know that you're going to be paying a lot of money for anything. So yeah, rent, food, like I said, even bottled water. Know that you're going to be paying a whole lot. Chiara Pagliano, greetings to you, Ana Kovac, Palamides, greetings to all of you. This is Dolce & Gabbana. Let's see what the fuss is about. Everybody's like, Dolce & Gabbana, Dolce & Gabbana. Those shoes look nice though. Those shoes look nice. The black ones look comfortable. They look like they're made for walkers, right? Omega, that's a Japanese brand. And of course, Swatch is here too, Swiss watch. Mango.
I'm coming to pick you up. You know, I'm going to take you to
Another place where you would encounter celebrities is this place right here, this hotel, St. Regis Hotel, just like the one in DC. It is well kept, very nice high-end hotel. I believe it's part of the Marriott hotels, right? Must cost a fortune. Oh yeah, everything costs a fortune in this neighborhood. Okay, friends, one place that I want to show you, that I want to mention today, is this one right here. This is the Polo Bar. I wish she could move a little. Catherine McKay saying the classy area. Absolutely. Classy and wealthy. How you doing, Preston? How you doing, Renette? Greetings to both of you. All right, so this is the Polo Bar Hotel. I mean, the Polo Bar by Ralph Lauren. So this is an American restaurant, one of the high-end restaurants in the neighborhood and in New York City. And as you guessed it, it is by Ralph Lauren, just like Armani. How you doing? Good evening. Just like the Armani restaurant, Ralph Lauren has a restaurant as well. So they have typical American foods, burger, gazpacho, shrimp, oysters, grilled, branzino, filet mignon, steak, ribeye. Anyway, that is the Polo Bar. I honestly did not know such a thing existed until I came to New York City, just like the other one. I thought, you know, Polo Ralph Lauren was just about, you know, shirts, t-shirts, you know, clothing, that kind of stuff. But in New York, everything is possible. They focus on food as well. Both Ralph Lauren and Armani. All right, we have a little bit of England here too. How you doing? Crockett and Jones from Northampton, England, established in 1879. Does anybody in England know? Do you guys know Crockett and Jones? I've seen some stores in London. I do remember this brand. If you're in New York City, you might as well splurge. Absolutely, I guess, you know. If you're here in the city and, you know, if you got the means, why not? And as always, there's a lot of construction going on throughout different neighborhoods in New York City. Always. There's always something going on. Tartan drapes in the window. See, I didn't even look at I wasn't even paying attention to the drapes. But I do remember it was like kind of green, right? Green drapes. But yeah, so the Polo Bar, I've never been there. I've never tried their food, but based on ratings, they have high ratings, but obviously expect to spend a good amount of money when you go there. It's not your average, you know, New York City average, you know, steak restaurant. I would say expect to spend at least like $300-400 per person if you're gonna eat well, unless you eat like something small, something meaningless. Oh yeah, Caviar Roost. This is also a famous caviar place with some expensive drinks. I've heard about this one. This is a caviar spot. And if you want some like high quality caviar in New York City, on 5th Avenue, Midtown, this is where you want to come. Most of the time, these types of places you have to reserve in advance because they have limited space. They have limited quantities of what they bring each day. So you have to reserve in advance. They have to know like how many people you're bringing, how much food to prepare, you know, the type of food that you might be eating. Some restaurants, for instance, like, you know, some sushi restaurants that bring and other ingredients from Japan, like every. So if you don't reserve in advance, if they don't know, you know, you are gonna be there in advance, you might not get everything that you want. And usually you have to reserve in advance. You have to book in advance. That way they can prepare the food, or at least have enough in stock. Anyway, that is Caviar Roost. You know what? I've never tried caviar, and for some reason I've never been interested in trying it. It just looks weird. I don't know. There's people who are obsessed with it, but to be honest with you, like looking at caviar is just I don't know. It just looks weird. Oh, wait a minute. What do we have here? Iredi Pisciano. You're British, never heard of them? What?
It's a bit more.
I don't know, maybe they're big in other countries and not in London, or not in England, I don't know. But I do remember seeing that brand in London a couple of times, absolutely. All right, never even heard of this brand before. This is my first time. Iredi Pisciano, or Pisano. It looks very nice though. Looks very classy, very summery. Right? The usual Sephora. Alright, there's a park that I want to show you today. I think it's down this way. It has to be somewhere down this way. I want to show it to you. Oh, you can hear it. It's so calming. You can just hear the waterfall from a mile away. It's so calming. There it is. L'amico Cardenas, what up, dog? Walk right fly, greetings to you, how you doing? Hey, what's up, Darrell? Oh, I mean, Henry, sorry. How you doing, Henry? You know, surprisingly, we have not seen any pizza spot yet. We haven't seen anything yet. Unfortunately. Ah, they closed it. Come on, man. Come on. Joseph is saying, oops, Raw, 53rd and east of 5th Avenue. That is correct. You got it right. You got it right. And right across the street, or right in front of me, is the St. Thomas Church. Let's see if they're open. Let's see if they're open so we can get in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Joseph Taylor is saying, go back to see the painting inside the subway station. I remember you mentioned that once and then we walked in and we didn't see it. So let's give it a try again. I do remember I walked in one time, like maybe last year, when you said go check it out, and I did, and we didn't find anything. Remember? All right, let's go check it out, Joseph. Let's do it justice. Let's do it justice. You know where it is? Are you sure? Are you sure there's art in there? Are you sure, Joseph? As you can see, some of our stations are not in the best of conditions. This one is actually okay. It's not terrible. But a lot of our stations are actually terrible. All right, where is it, Joseph? Where is it? I don't see any art. I don't see anything. Is it inside the train station? Meaning by the trains? Because I don't see anything here. Oh, this is why we missed it. Bingo! You got it right. All right, let me go out of the frame so you can see it. You're right. Ralph Vansella, subway riders in the 1950s. Oil on canvas. You got it right. You're right. That's it. Are you checking it out? There we go. Got it right. This is why we missed it, because last time we just walked around, looked at the station, but didn't look left. And then I exited this way. Oh, this is an art. This is subway art inside a subway station in New York City. This is an art by Ralph Vansella. Oil on canvas, writers, New York City residents riding the subway in the 1950s. Anna Kovac saying great. Chiara likes it too. Anyway, this is it. I'm glad we tried again, Joseph. We tried and we tried and we tried and we got it. Yeah, so last time I checked here, most of the properties in New York City are owned by this company right here, Cushman and Wakefield. And you know, Brookfield Properties owns, you know, some properties as well, but most of the commercial properties in New York City, the biggest ones, are owned by Cushman and Wakefield. Apparently it's a family who lives in Midtown that has been in New York for ages. Preston, did you like that one? It's missing the cockroach in the painting. That's funny. That is hilarious. All right, I wasn't planning to go this way, so let me go back. Let me go back to the fancy and the bougie Fifth Avenue. All right, at least we got something today, right? We got to see something special. Down this way because I want to show you something. It'll calm down. Santiago saying, did you see some rat today? I did, actually. Unfortunately, right when I started. Right as soon as I started. Unfortunately. All right, let's go down this way. I want to show you something here. Do I look like I need a taxi? I'm a walker. I walk everywhere. He's like, do you need a taxi? I'm like, no. No, sir. Cartier store, absolutely. This is the Cartier building. It's also a landmark, just FYI. Landmarks of New York. This is one of the landmarks of New York City. Cartier building, designed by Robert W. Gibson as the residence of Morton F. Plant. This building was constructed in 1904. Monsieur Cartier acquired it in 1917, and after modification by William Wallace Bosworth, it was occupied by the firm of Cartier, founded in Paris, 1847. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of the Cartier buildings in different cities that I have seen, at least the cities that I've been to, that I visited, they always occupy prime real estate, and usually like really nice buildings. This, you know, and in the heart of a city, like wherever they are in the center of a city. I saw that in England. I saw that in Lisbon. All right, and here we have the Olympic Tower. Anybody from Greece? Alexander Theodis, Maria Kolka. This is the Olympic Tower right here. And if you look up, every time when you're in New York City, make sure to look up, okay? That, Greece. And this is open to the public, by the way. This is a public park. Just so you know. How you doing? This is a public park open to the public from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. Which means it looks like we can get in. Oh, the guy like looked away. He's like, he looks like he's recording, so I'm gonna look away. It's so funny, the security guard saw me with a looking away. Let's go and walk in. Oh, he ran away. he ran away to the back. Anyway, this is a public park. It's open to the public from 8 in the morning until 10. Just FYI. So you don't have to go to Central Park. You don't have to go to, I don't know, anywhere else. There's always a hidden gem, a park hidden between buildings, between apartment buildings, commercial properties. There's always something hidden, a hidden gem, everywhere in New York City. It's not just about the tourist attraction sites, but there's always something, somewhere around you. New York City is a city that keeps on giving. There's always something to see near you, around you. So pay attention, look around. You know, what better place to bring your coffee, your food, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just sit down and chill. A place to cool off, absolutely, especially on hot summer days. Places like these are a great place to cool off. And by the way, friends, the NBA office, you know, and a couple of this section of the city. This is Tartinerie. They have great bakeries, good coffee, good service as well. Irving Farm has good coffee. They have a few locations throughout the city. I would go for the coffee here. I don't know if they're owned by the same company or by the same family. I don't know. I don't know why they're opening at the same time at the same location. But in any case, there's always something amazing in New York City. Something amazing hidden in plain sight. Just FYI. All right, let's see how the construction is going. All right, it looks like Irving Farm and Tartinerie are opening locations here, right here in the heart of Midtown. And you can always shop for Jimmy Choo as well. And as always, I gotta show my favorite cathedral in New York City. And one of my favorites in the world, by the way. This is the seat of the Archdiocese of New York. Right here. All right. What else could I show you here? Oh, I love that. I love the cathedral. It's something else. I mean, I could never get tired of it. I've been there a few dozen times. I still don't get tired of it. I love St. Patrick's. It's amazing. I like the old one in Little Italy, and also this one as well. It's beautiful. Nico, what's going on, my man? How you doing? First time I see this one. Oh, first time seeing the church or the building? The building that I just showed is the Olympic Tower. The first floor of the building is open to the public. It's a park, so it's open to the public until 10 p.m. I've mentioned it before, but I don't think I've shown it from the inside, because every time I would mention about it, or every time I talk about it, it's usually late at night and it's closed, so I wasn't able to show it. But today we got lucky and we got to see the inside of it. All right, friends, we are approaching the first hour of this stream. How's everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying this? The first stream in like a week, I guess, right? Or maybe 6 days? Yeah, it's getting dark now. It's time to go home, right? Right, Catherine? Time to go home. Go home and eat, relax, take a break. Right, Catherine? What's up, OT Saints? I'm going this way because I want to show you something. Zilfer Surfer is saying, yes, really good as usual. Awesome. Oh my goodness. So one of the things that you're going to notice in New York City is that people are impatient. People are super, super impatient. So whenever you go somewhere, make sure to be cautious of like your surroundings when you're ordering food, when you're standing in line, when you're checking out something, when you're taking pictures. Oh, and what? Jeez, the guy's so angry, just honking for no reason. All right, one of my favorite stores in the neighborhood is this one right here, the Lego store. One of the finest products of Denmark.
Right away?
All right, I'm going this way because I want to show you something. So Ralph Lauren, as we knew it for many years, they were in the business of making clothes, right? making outfits, fancy stuff, Polo, Ralph Lauren, this and that. But today we found out that they're in the food business, right? And they're also in the coffee business as well. This little coffee truck is owned by Ralph Lauren. I gotta be honest, their coffee, not so good. Pastries, good enough. Pastry, okay. But the coffee, I've tried a couple of their coffees at the different locations they have throughout the city, and the coffee, all right. Anyway, but it's very nice, beautiful, great location. As you can see, good stuff. Getting all the money, right? I honestly, never in my life did I ever think that I would see a Ralph Lauren bar and restaurant, and also an Armani Exchange restaurant. But New York City, you see everything. Nothing is surprising. Nothing is off limits. You know what I mean? Crystal S is saying I had a cat named Ralph. Michelle RS is saying, I love these views at night. Thank you for these awesome streams. Thank you so much, Michelle RS. As usual, thank you for your support. Thank you so much, Michelle RS. As always, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oops. Oh, before I forget, I also want to send a huge thanks to Preston and Renette from Texas, and also Angela from Canada. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it as always. Thank you to Preston and Renette and Angela. Thank you to all of them. Zilfer Surfer, that is St. Patrick's Cathedral. I've shown it a few times actually, and I don't mind showing it again. So I'm gonna walk inside and just give you an idea of what it looks like, because I love showing it. I've shown it a few dozen times, but I never get tired of it. I never get tired of showing churches, so I can show it again quickly. I might not spend a whole lot of time because, you know, I gotta go and eat. I gotta get some food. But let's go ahead and check it out anyway. Oh, are they closed? Are you serious? What? Why? Like, why? There must be like there might be a sermon or maybe an event or something like that. Let's give it a try. That's unacceptable. That's not right. I love when you go inside churches. I love it too. Church in New York is my favorite thing. I love it. All right. Is it closed tonight?
Yeah, they closed. They just closed.
Oh, really? That's weird. That's weird. Yes, it is a neo-Gothic architecture. That is definitely right, Zilfer Surfer. Neo-Gothic architecture, definitely. Alright, I guess we'll come back another time. Maybe we'll do another video. But I did show it, especially during Christmas. This is one of my favorite things to show in New York City. I absolutely. You know what? Let's go down this way so I can show you the other side of the church. But yeah, it's absolutely one of my favorite things to show. especially during Christmas. All right, friends. Ala Pixie, greetings to you. Are you just joining in? If you're just joining in, make sure to subscribe. And of course, if you are on Instagram, make sure to add me. Yeah, by the way, the Catholic Church is one of the largest property owners in New York City. All right, somebody had asked if there are Teslas in New York City. There we go. We have one. We have one right there. All right. Just give me a second here, friends. I need to fix my Schwartz. Paul McDonough is saying God's house should always be open. Tell me about it. Tell me about it, my friend. Absolutely. It should be open all the time, 24/7. I don't know. That's my thinking as well. But absolutely. But you know, the problem is, like, you know, a lot of the priests, the pastors, the leaders of the church, employees of the church, they don't, you know, if they don't have enough funding, they can't really support themselves, right? So there's sometimes, you know, they have to, like, you know, do other jobs. They work maybe for a couple of hours a day, and they have to go to a second job. You know what I mean? Could be that too. Could be many reasons. But yeah, it would be nice if it was open all day. Maybe Pope is visiting. He was just in Canada. No, he's not in the US. I know he's in Canada, but not in the US. But you're right. Yeah, he's in Canada. For that specific reason that I don't know if I should discuss right now, but yeah, he's in Canada. Silver Surfer, thank you so much, Magnus, as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I want to say thank you for your continued support over the years as well. Thank you so much. Zilfer Surfer, Magnus from Canada. I'm sorry, no, from Sweden. Anyway, from Sweden. No, thank you so much, Magnus. Zilfer Surfer. Go to Russia. Not right now. I don't know if I want to go to Russia right now. Maybe St. Petersburg in a couple of years, I don't know. But yeah, no, not right now. Not going to Russia right now. Maybe in a couple of years I go to Russia. Maybe Krakow, Russia. Maybe St. Petersburg. But not right now. All right, I want to show you a boutique hotel in New York City. I know we talk a lot about the Hiltons, the Marriott, St. Regis, all these types of, like, you know, chain hotels. But as I always say, oh, can I go in? Oh, it's locked. As I always say, there are a lot of beautiful, beautiful hotels, boutique hotels in New York City that tend to be expensive, but that have high quality, great service, great food, great everything. This is one of them right here. And when a lot of dignitaries come for the UN meetings, General Assembly meetings, UN high-level official meetings, whatnot, this hotel is one of their first choices because, one, it's close to the UN, and plus, it's like a high-end boutique hotel, and expect to spend at least, you know, $500-600 a night on average. $500-600, but it is a nice hotel. Unfortunately, it's closed right now, so unless you're staying here, I don't think they will allow for any walk-ins at this time. Maybe on the other side, we'll check it. But while we are here, show you something. This is the back side of the St. Patrick's Cathedral. During Christmas time, they have one of the best decorated Christmas trees in New York City. This hotel right here. All right, let me see if I can show it from the other side. Let's see if it's possible at all. But yeah, so sometimes you have, like, you know, presidents and prime ministers of, you know, different countries coming in, and they would have like a lot of security outside. They're checking on everybody that walks by, you know what I mean? They look at you like, what do you want? All right, this is the Lotte New York Hotel. Oh, they got the Cedric Salon over here too. So I have never been inside, maybe like just the other side, but not on this side, so I don't know, maybe let's give it a try. On here, never saw the back side of the church. Oh, I'm glad. Salon is here. Usually these types of hair salons, you have to make an appointment in advance. You guys know how it is. You don't just walk in and show up. Sometimes they might have people for walk-ins, but most of the time you have to make an appointment. All right, so this is what the hotel looks like. I don't want to go too far. There's a nice lounge here. Oh, maybe one of these days I'll stop by for coffee. Pompalay. You see, it's a little bit of French here. When you have this type of you know, design, you know, there's a little bit of French here. It's a Pompalay. Coffee, breakfast, lunch, cocktails, and whimsical treats. Oh, such a quiet lounge. Looks very nice. But like I said, you know, if you come here, expect, if you stay here, I should say, expect to spend at least $500-600 a night. Very nice hotel. I've seen a lot of pictures online. I've read the reviews. It's very nice. You want the whimsical treat? You got to see the hotel. That's a whimsical treat, right? And right across the street is the investment firm BlackRock. Not to be confused with Blackstone, but this building right here is BlackRock. Yeah, the areas tends to be expensive, yeah. It's not your average New York City. Definitely expensive. Have the United Nations, you know, all these international organizations, IGOs, and so on. Nearby, expect that, you know, a lot of the properties are going to be expensive. Most things are going to be expensive. Anyway, for those of you who eat healthy, bless your heart, keep doing what you're doing. I want to mention this place to you, the Little Beat. If you want fast food, but that's healthy, I would recommend this one. They have a lot of healthy options. And this is one of the go-to places for vegetarians. I don't know about for vegans, but vegetarians love this place. So I want to mention it to you. Catherine McKay saying beets are superfood. I like beets, actually. You know, actually, beet is also a natural antidepressant. Apparently, most of the antidepressants extract elements from beet. So if you don't like, taking medicine, if you hate medicine, and if you want to feel relaxed, I would say eat beetroots. Kevin H is asking, Orthodox Church, that is St. Bartholomew's. I believe it's Episcopalian. I believe it's Episcopalian. Yeah, it is Episcopalian. It's not Orthodox. But we do have a lot of Orthodox churches here in the city. We have Bulgarian Orthodox, we have Russian Orthodox, we have Ukrainian Orthodox. What else? We have Greek Orthodox. We have Greek Orthodox Church. Yeah, but beetroot is a good superfood, definitely. Packed with a lot of nutrients. I mean, if you can eat, healthy food consistently, God bless you. You're doing good. Even if you do it every couple of days, still good. Anyway, St. Bartholomew's Church. The problem with this church now is that since the time of the pandemic, they've only been opening for a couple of hours a week. And I do remember there was a time when they used to make you register in advance to attend a sermon. Like, you couldn't even walk in for a sermon on a Sunday. You would have to book your name or write your name or reserve your name, I should say, in advance. But yeah, this is St. Bartholomew's Church. Definitely Episcopalian. Definitely. One of the oldest churches in New York City. Have you ever walked by Holy Trinity Lutheran Church on this channel? Holy Trinity. We do have a few Trinity churches, so I don't know. But I've shown a lot of churches in New York City. I know I haven't shown all of them because there's like thousands of churches in New York City. But I have shown a lot. All right, and then we have inside the park here. So anyway, yeah, that church that I showed is the Episcopal Church, or St. Bartholomew's Episcopal Church. All right, and then we have inside the park restaurant here, lunch, dinner, cocktails, right by the church. It's a nice spot. Got to dress to impress over here. You can't just be walking in with some tennis shoes and t-shirts, Anyway, let's see what they have. Okay, starter. They have fried artichokes, octopus, burrata, polpetti, tomato. Okay, that's good stuff. All right, salads, bobby jam, lettuce. They have mixed greens, crispy calamari salad. Oh, that sounds good, actually. That sounds good. All right. You used to work here, Craig? Nice. You mean like work at the church or at the restaurant? All right. Let's see what the main course looks like. Entrees. All right. Pollo al matone. All right. Orchetti. Seared sea bass. Okay, not bad. Grilled hanger steak. That's not bad. Yeah, $36 for a steak. That's not bad in New York. And they do have drinks as well. Yeah, if you see, like I always say, if you see a restaurant that's A, you'll feel a lot better. Because there's a lot of restaurants in New York City that are B, that are rated B, that means, they didn't really pass inspection for cleanliness. But if you see an A, they might have cheated and gotten an A, but at least they're trying. You know what I mean? At least they're trying. That's the way I look at it. Because one of my friends recently said, oh, you think, all these places that have an A, actually earned the A? I was like, yeah. He's like, no. If they see somebody from the Department of Sanitation, Inspection, whatever comes, they all communicate and say, let's do whatever it takes to get that A or to pass inspection. And most of the time they do that. They trick the system to appear clean. Anyway. So hopefully, you know, hopefully the A's are really A's. And not something earned through cheating. Hey, look at that Bentley. That was a Continental Coupe GT right there. One of my favorite, or I would say my favorite Bentley. Not with the tarp top, but the one with the hard top. That's my favorite one. Ah, Michelle Ares is saying, thank you for explaining. I was wondering what the letters were for. Yeah, so they have A's, B's. Sometimes you see C's. Man, some restaurants boldly like put a C because they have to, right? So that means they couldn't even cheat the system. They couldn't even like pretend to be clean. They literally absolutely messed up. That's what it means. Literally, that's what it means. That means they have messed up big time. All right, I'm walking this way to see if I can find something interesting for you all. As you can see, that is the Metlife Building right there. Metlife Insurance, that is. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and show you something beautiful. Something maybe that you might be interested in taking a screenshot of and saving for any purposes. There you go. All right, I'm gonna back up a little here. All right, Preston, Mighty Bull, Clayton. Might want to take a screenshot. This is a nice shot of San Bartolomeo's and a couple of buildings, some residential and commercial properties. And to my right is the Waldorf Astoria. I believe one of the episodes of Home Alone was recorded here at the Waldorf Astoria, just like the Plaza Hotel. Anyway, that's beautiful, right? That shot right there is worth a lot. This is perfect. This is beautiful. Clear skies. Anyway, that's Waldorf Astoria. I believe now it's owned by a Chinese firm or by the Chinese government. I remember, like, you know, when Obama came to New York City, he didn't stay here because he felt like, you know, some of the rooms might be bugged. So he didn't stay here. But in any case, they've been doing renovation for some time. They had brought in like some top-notch designers, interior designers from different parts of the world. There's the main guy, I forgot his name, but in addition to that, they've been doing a lot of renovations. I have no idea when they're gonna open. I know it's under the Hilton Hotels. Waldorf Astoria hotels are under the Hilton Hotels, so hopefully they open soon. And we get to see what the transformation looks like or might be. In any case, and you guys might have heard of a little company called Colgate-Palmolive, right? This is their office right there. $300 Park. That is Colgate-Palmolive. Joe and the Juice. Nothing different there. I've shown it a few times. All right, what else could I show you here? What else could we see? Oh, by the way, Waldorf Astoria has both, just like, you know, the other hotels that I mentioned. They have both the hotel and residence in the same building. So there's people who are paying like, you know, 20, 30 grand a month, you know, to rent an apartment at like, you know, Waldorf Astoria and, you know, the Plaza Hotel. And And there's people who are just staying there for a couple of nights. Just FYI. All right, let's keep going this way. I'm gonna take a little break here just to set for a second. I need to tie my shoes. Until then, I'll let you enjoy the view right there. These night views are gorgeous, right? Especially on a clear night, on a clear day. When it's cloudy and misty outside, not so great. All right, we're ready to go. But I mean, Midtown East in general is very nice because there are a lot of skyscrapers owned by, banks, hotels, residential buildings as well. And it's relatively clean compared to, I would say, just Midtown in general. Close to Times Square, so yeah. It's nice to look at, nice to walk around. Beautiful place, beautiful area. All right, Fasano. I don't even know what this is. How you doing, my man? What is this? A restaurant? Ah, cool. I've walked by this neighborhood a few times. I never paid attention. Oh, Italian. Good stuff. Would you recommend it? A bit expensive though. I guess it's average for New York. Can I see it? Thank you, thank you. Oh. Can I walk a little closer? Thank you.
Take care, right? Great to see you.
Oh yeah, the current temperature is like, I would say, low 70s. This is what it looks like.
So how much is like a shot?
This is a very nice hotel. I mean, the restaurant. How you doing? Just checking it out. Yeah, just walking around the neighborhood. Thank you, thank you. Very nice. I don't want to go too far because I'm not dressed well. Yeah, if you type in weather, you'll be able to see it. It's 78. Oh, it's actually still 78. That's still hot.
So what's the best value?
Oh yeah, if you want to talk about stocks, learn about investments in New York City, get investment ideas, this is one of the places you want to stop by. Thank you, my friend. Have a good one. This is one of the places where you want to stop by. You'll learn a lot. A lot of the Wall Street people, hang out, around in these types of places. So I remember, there was a guy who told me he would just literally go to different bars every weekend, every week, to just randomly meet people who work in Wall Street, get investment ideas, learn about investment strategies, just learn in general about like business strategy. And he did pretty well. He learned a lot. He knew what companies were doing pretty well. He knew, some of the stuff you can find it online, but there might be some information you might not be able to find online that might be helpful for your investment strategies. I remember this guy, but then, you go to different bars, restaurants, just to meet with these people, you're gonna be spending a lot of money. You must have a deep pocket, Anyway. That was Fonso. That was an Italian restaurant. It was a random find. I've honestly walked around this neighborhood a few dozen times and never stopped by or never even paid attention to it. In any case, that's what happens in New York City. You could live in the city all your life and miss on a lot of things because some things are hidden in plain sight. You might just ignore it. Without wanting to, or without planning to, without wanting to. Anyway. Another nice restaurant here, Osteria del Bianco. That's an Italian restaurant as well. What is this one? Casa Lumane. House of Lemon? That has to be an Italian restaurant as well. Nice. They got the little Vespa thing going on. All right. That's what I thought. It is an Italian restaurant. Henry and Renee. There's another great restaurant idea for you guys that has some great, that looks like, well, what looks like a great Italian restaurant with great Italian food. Look at that. Ravioli casalimone, orschietta alla pugliese, rota di carro. Oh my goodness. Stuff that I've never even heard of. Do they have pomodoro here? I think they do. I think there's one. I can't remember where it is, but I think there's one. Yeah. Pomodoro restaurant, right? That's what you're talking about? I think there's one. I do remember seeing it, but I can't remember where exactly it is. But in any case, you know, New York City has so many options, my friend. It's like, it has way too many options. I kid you not. Don't be fixated on like one or two brands that you know, because there's a lot of mom-pop owned restaurants throughout New York City that just will blow your mind away. So I would say give everything a try, or give other things a try, give other brands a try. That's the best thing about New York City. Like when I lived, you know, in California, we only knew like, you know, like Olive Garden, or, you know, just the usual ones that you find, or like, you know, Buca de Pepe, Pepa or Pepe, you know, things like that. But yeah, New York City, you have a lot of options. All right, looks like they have a nice French toast with creme anglaise, apple, and walnuts. That's pretty good. Anyway, good evening to you, Alex Mondelli. Speaking of Italian food. All right. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. They got some Vespa, I guess, and then lemon designs. Anyway, nice outdoor dining. And they got some cannolis there too. So I'm assuming they have great bakeries. Looks pricey, but yeah, that's definitely pricey. Like I said earlier, most of the things that you find in this neighborhood in Midtown East, starting 5th Avenue all the way to like FDR Drive, are gonna be expensive. It's not, yeah, most of the stuff that you find here is gonna be expensive. All right, Tower 49, here's another public park here. Open to the public, just like the other parks. Anyway. But one of these days I'm gonna dress up, you know, in a suit and a tie, and walk deep inside these restaurants. Because I can't be walking it like this, you know. Some walking shoes and Nikes and shorts. That just doesn't look right. Anyway. All right, and here's one of my favorite stores to buy shirts. I usually buy shirts from Puma every couple of years. And that is my favorite shirt store. T-shirt, not shirt, T-shirt. And I buy from Puma every couple of years. Whenever they have a good sale, I buy a few and keep it for a couple of years. I don't like shopping, so I don't like, yeah. I like to buy once every couple of years. Ricardo Holloway is saying you would fit right in, Rob. Thank you. Maybe once I wear a suit or something, yeah. Maybe like a dress shirt or something. Maybe like a casual shirt. Right now I'm wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and yeah, Nike walking shoes. Love the city. Thanks for the ride from Argentina. Nice. Did you see the Argentinian flag that I showed at the Olympic Tower? Did you get to see it? All right, friends and family, if you got something out of today's stream, make sure to give this video a like and share it with one of your best friends. Or friends, either one, or enemy. Either one works. Yoshiko! Oh my goodness, you haven't slept, huh? I've been walking for an hour and a half now. You're just joining in, or have you been watching? Random Exploring is saying thanks, Rob. Have a great night, great time tonight. Thanks. Anytime, Catherine. Also, say again, I want to say thank you to Renette and Preston. Thank you for the support via PayPal. Thank you so much. Also want to say thank you to Angela. I want to say thank you to Magnus from Sweden. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it. And thank you to Mike E and Michelle RS. Thank you so much. Thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. It helps bring more of these live streams. So thank you. Because of you guys, everybody gets to watch all these awesome live streams, walks in New York City and other cities. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, let me know. All right.
And wherever you are, have a good night, day, evening, afternoon, whatever it might be. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Yoshiko, Magnus, MC, Fiena, Anna Kovac, Anderson Costa. Oh, I forgot one thing. I apologize. I just remembered. Anna Kovac. Thank you so much for the support. I almost missed it. Thank you so much for your support via PayPal. Thank you so much, Anna Kovac. Thank you. I almost forgot. Woo! Thank you. Thank you, Anna Kovac. Have a good night. Vina B, Mikey, Edson, Peter, Jabatag, Crystal S, Diane, Fiore, Darrell. Thank you, Darrell, as always. Thank you so much to Darrell as well. He has been super helpful, supportive. Modding is not easy, I know, but I want to say thank you to you as well, Darrell. Thank you for the continued support on the channel. You're awesome. Wait a minute, there's a Lego store here now? Since when? And if you see right across the street right there, for those of you who are fans of Paris Saint-Germain, there's a store right there, right across the street. In any case, have a good one, everybody. Take care. Until next time, see you soon. Have a good one, Joseph. I'm glad we caught the art today. I'm glad we got to see it finally, right? Have a good one, Alejandro, Yoshiko again. Have a good one, friends. Take care. Take care, Michelle. Take care, Mike E. Have a good one. Thank you to all of you again.